Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for coming in here. Reaction video of Dana White Contender Series, weeks number 7. Starting off with Rafael Tobias or Tobias against Jair de Oliveira. Rafael Tobias, big guy against a 5'9" light heavyweight, the smallest light heavyweight we've seen in the Dana White Contender Series, I think ever, really. 5'9", 205. Rafael Tobias, first round submission. Just he was nailing the man down and just won a UFC contract by submitting Jair de Oliveira. Now, of course, Rafael Tobias, he's a bit slow on the feet. He got some high kicks. He had some good 1 and 2s combinations to the body. But Jair de Oliveira didn't, he looked good as well against him. Now, of course, the size advantage gave him the win. Moving on to Javier Reyes. Javier Reyes, a featherweight who his opponent got switched around a few times. Justice Torres ended up being his opponent. Javier Reyes has been fighting in the LFA. Looked pretty good. First round finish. He's now 22-5. He won the UFC contract, landed every single punch against Justice Torres, who was, I don't think he was the right guy here. The first opponent Javier Reyes had for this fight, I think would have finished Reyes. But anyways, Reyes, great job. He's saying that he's the first true Colombian fighter to come into the UFC. So props to him. He's training out of Colombia. So that's pretty good. Just more diversity in the UFC. And he was able to finish Justice Torres in the first round. Moving on to probably the fight of the night. The fight of the night. Jaisla Chavez, Brazilian, ex-ring girl, with a mortal 1-2 combination. He was landing that 1-2 combination against Sophia Montenegro all night. Now, of course, Dana White said that he saw Montenegro win in the fight. She had most likely a 10-8 round in the second round, Sophia Montenegro. So I'm not sure why they gave it to Jaisla Chavez. It was a split decision, but she took it. And both girls from the flyweight division, they earned a contract in the UFC. Now, Chavez did demonstrate heart in this fight. She was getting outlanded by Sophia Montenegro in the not outlanded, but Sophia Montenegro took her down in the second round and couldn't finish it. She had Chavez wobbled. It wasn't until almost the end of the bell of the second round that Chavez came with a 1-2 that wobbled Montenegro. She laughed it off and just kept moving forward, and just the round finished then. But Jaisla Chavez didn't look too good in the third round. They were both kind of tired. Montenegro was walking forward. Jaisla Chavez was countering with the 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. They both got cut up really bad. I mean, really bad. This was a bloody match. But hey, split decision win for Chavez, and they both win a contract. Now, let's move on to this featherweight bout. Brian Searcher, PFL Brian Searcher against Murtazali Magomedov. Now, guys, you have to write down this name, Murtazali Magomedov. The guy hasn't fought since December of 2024. Ended up fighting in the Contender Series in September. We're in September, guys. 9 months. He did say, I've been training for 9 months. Hey, guys, this guy looked different than all the film that I have seen. And he didn't go for any takedowns. He didn't wrestle. He was just striking and beat Brian Searcher, took down Brian Searcher with a jab. All right, guys. Another Magomedov to the UFC. Murtazali. He's Kyrgyzstani. And he's now 10-0. Won a UFC contract. Looked pretty good. Moving on to the main event. Montas contra Tavish. Contra Tavish against Johnny Barbier. And Johnny was he was the oh my god, Johnny Barbier was the favorite here. Montas, with a mortal 1 and 2, took him down, put him to sleep, and earned himself a contract in the UFC. So we in the UFC we have a middleweight from Lithuania. We didn't see much. This was very early in the first round. Let's see what happens with this guy. Montas looked pretty good, and then, anyways, all 5 winners get a contract. Plus the Sophia Montenegro, the loser of the Jaisla Chavez fight, gets a contract as well. So far I went 3 in this card. I went 3 and 2. So I had Tobias to win by finish. I had Reyes to win by finish. And I also had Magomedov to win by finish. I did have Johnny Barber to win by finish. And then I had Sophia Montenegro to win by finish. Sophia Montenegro did have Jaisla Chavez kind of down in the second round, but couldn't finish it. And nothing. Great card. I love Contender Series. I love Tuesdays, guys. I really love Tuesdays. And I think I can't wait for next Tuesday. But anyways, thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful one. Go ahead and like, subscribe. And if you like this content, I know I don't talk much about, what this guy grapple against each other and whatever. But hey, I got great picks. I got great personality. And take care.